Cancer, welcome to your general love reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. What is up? What's going on? It's a couple of degrees cooler in Texas. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let me tell you. Stepping out of my house, you know, to drop daughter off at school. So it's like 7 in the morning, right? And it's only 85. I'm like, yes, that's an improvement. That's an improvement. We'll take it. What's up? I'm ready for fall. Let's do it. Oh, bring on the fall, please. Yes. What is going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Cancer. What's up? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Cancerian energy. What's up for Cancer? We're going to start with some oracles. Like always, take what resonates, leave it does not. If it's not your story, don't force it to fit. And reverse energies as it applies, always. Okay. What does Cancer need to know, please? Show me. What do we need to see, please, for Cancer? What's going on? What's going on, please? Okay. Misunderstood. There's this feeling of being misunderstood. I feel misunderstood. Sometimes you feel like a bird on a wire, you know? Lost soul. Some of you do feel victimized or mistakes were made. Okay. Misunderstood. There's a misunderstanding. Or something was a mistake. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. If there was a mistake, we shall see it. Actually, no. Let's shuffle out some more. What else, please? Misunderstanding. Misunderstood. You misunderstood me. Or our wires were crossed, or chemistry. Oh, you oh. Oh. I see. For some of you, there's a misunderstanding regarding the chemical reaction, the chemistry between you and somebody else. It was pride that kept them from saying it or discussing it. I'm sorry, this way. It was pride that kept them from talking about it. So there was a misunderstanding, crossed wires between you two. I didn't think you felt about that way about me. You never gave me a clue. You never gave me an indication, anything to work with that suggested you felt the same way. I couldn't. Pride. It was blocking. I couldn't show you I was interested. I couldn't show you I was attracted. Something like that. I don't know. Could be a misunderstanding here. For some of you, it is short-term feelings, or something like that, where you misunderstand. Yeah, there's some chemistry there between us, but you know, my pride. You misunderstand. You misunderstand my feelings or my intentions. Yeah, there's some chemistry between us, but no, there's no way, you know. Or the chemistry is all perceived on one side. It's like, I don't feel that way. Something like that. I don't know. We'll dig into it, see what's going on here. I feel heavily that for many of you, there was a misunderstanding here about the attraction level between you and someone else. That someone is, but their pride keeps them from speaking up about it. And someone's like, I guess they don't feel the same way. Otherwise, they'd show it, they'd say it, they'd do something or say something, right? So that can always cause a misunderstanding. It's like, I'm a bird on a wire here. I'm just hanging out by myself. You know, I'm alone on this wire. I'm the only one who feels this way. I feel like for many of you that first one is the correct one. But we shall see. And it was pride that kept the chemistry from being expressed, largely unexplored, because chemistry, the whole point is to see if there is chemistry between you two. So a lot of mixed signals, miscommunication. There's that feeling there that something's there, but it wasn't expressed. Otherwise there wouldn't be a misunderstanding. See? All right, let's do it. Let's get into it. Let me see what's going on. This is the Labyrinth deck. Love it. I absolutely love it. However, I have to use the original method of cutting the tarot deck and pulling from the top pile. I know. I prefer to shuffle out, trust me. But the cards are so thick, they will not shuffle out the way I'm used to. They won't shuffle out naturally. So I got to do the OG method and pull from the top pile. I point it out because people freak out when I change anything. That's not what you do. That's not what you do. Why did you change it? Oh my God. So rituals are very important to people. I get you, honey. I'm a shuffle person. I like to shuffle the cards up. Yeah, We're going to use the original method of tarot, okay? Cutting and pulling, cutting and pulling. What's going on, please? Yes, otherwise I would love to, but yes, this deck is just so damn thick. That's what she said. All right, what's going on, please? Show me that recent past. The Hanged Man, Piscean energy. Current energy. Some Four of Wands there. Interesting. You, your individual energy is the Four of Swords. Them, the Queen of Feathers, Queen of Swords. Interesting. You're very quiet. There was suspension between you and the person that's in that way. There was a timeout. For how long, I don't know, but there's a time gap with that Hanged Man. The energy picked up, though, with the Four of Wands. You might have started talking to them again, possibly. Because there's the mirroring here. There is mirroring, but there's also a misunderstanding. So this is where the confusion is coming from. You're both mirroring each other energetically speaking, that there's interest here. But there's still a misunderstanding between you two about intentions and actions and things like that. You're pulling up the Four of Swords, quiet. It can be healing, absolutely. Some of you might be healing, some of you might have gotten sick or had an injury or something like that. But typically Four of Swords is just being quiet. It can also represent the calendar month. You know, perhaps we have long gaps of communication between yourself and this person, sure. Taking a time out, just being quiet, keeping yourself to yourself. The person surrounding you, Pep, is the Queen of Swords. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, literally. Or someone who's just very intellectual, or someone who can be kind of detached from their emotions, but strong mind, that kind of thing. Very rational person. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? Show me the future. Show me the future, please, for Cancer and their person. Show me the future, please, for Cancer and their person. What's going on? The Fool. King of Swords now. Somebody's made a very strong decision. Ten of Pentacles. Advice. Two of Pentacles. Current energy, Eight of Swords. Thought patterns. Somebody is reflecting a decision here, a strong one, to either go this way or to go this way. Okay, that King of Swords energy, I am feeling like it is you. I could be wrong though. We have heavy, matching sweet sword energy here, King and Queen of Swords. I do feel like you're literally looking at a decision. To be the Fool, to take off in a new direction, or to stay on course with this Ten of Pentacles construct, whatever that is. Your advice is the Two of Pentacles. What you need to harmonize or balance, we shall see. Because your overall is the Eight of Swords, the thoughts that are kind of useless. They're important, otherwise they wouldn't be an Eight of Swords. But they're also useless because nothing's getting resolved. It's a circular argument in the mind. Okay. Stuck thought patterns over and over again. What to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. I need to see what you can harmonize in order to help you meet a conclusion. Let's see what's going on here. Heavy Aquarian energy, but that doesn't mean anything. Also Pisces. Okay, let's do it. Let's break it down. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification for Cancer. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification for Cancer. Show me what I need to see, please. The Hanged Man, what were we in suspension from? The suspension, getting perspective, justice. Let me know if you're dealing with Libra. How to make something fair. We're feeling distant from what? Fairness? Happiness. Trying to keep everyone fair and happy. trying to keep a situation fair and happy. And yet you were removed from it, the Hanged Man, trying to get perspective on how to keep something or someone balanced and happy. How do I do it? How do I achieve that? Who were you trying to make happy, honey? For some of you, it was Leo. Or someone who's very strong-willed. Someone who wanted to show you love. But they were not an option. They wanted you to be an option, but you weren't. So you tried to keep them happy, but you also had to keep it fair. Okay. Someone who wanted you to be an option in love, or you wanted them to be an option in love, but they weren't. Somebody could not accept the option. We wanted to keep them happy, but it had to be fair. And it didn't feel fair, did it? Some of you are with an Aquarius, literally, like that's your person is an Aquarius. But somebody was trying to show you love, and it felt good. But there was this pressure in you to keep it fair, whatever that means. The Four of Wands, show me. You mirror each other. You both pulled the Four of Wands, whoever this is. Let me know if you're dealing with Taurus. You might have some Taurus in your chart. It was the right thing to do, or I'm trying to do the right thing. So much pressure to do the right thing. Somebody wanted to give so much more. Somebody wanted to give so much more in a place of passion and sincerity. Okay. They wanted to give so much more. You both did. Four of Wands to Four of Wands. Very strong mirroring, energetically speaking. Very strong mirroring, but it could only go so far. It can only go so far with that Hierophant energy. I have to do what's right. Somebody was trying to present an option in love, and they couldn't accept it. They couldn't accept the responsibility of it. They're clearly tied to someone else. But I feel Cancer, you, specifically you. Okay? We're trying to keep things fair and balanced. This person that you're mirroring with, the one who presents your actual happiness, the Four of Wands, you really wanted to keep it fair with them. The fairness is a very strong point with you. So you are aware of their energy and how strong it is, and you're attracted to it, but you could not claim it. You could not allow yourself to be an option, or you could not allow them to be an option. You let me know as you see fit. I wonder what happened. I wonder what happened. I feel like, I don't know where this is coming from. What am I trying to say? There's an age difference? There's an age difference between you two? But that's not the main point. That's not the main point. It's a detail I'm getting. That's not the main point. That's not the main gig. The main gig is that there is a sweet sort of simplicity to it that made you feel good, and you don't want to hurt them. But also, you two mirror each other. Show me the Four of Swords, please. Show me. That was literally like falling down a rabbit hole. Okay. For some of you, that was an Alice in Wonderland reference. Four of Swords, your current individual energy, please. Show me the Four of Swords, please. Show me the Four of Swords, please. Jesus, that really knocked me out. Show me the Four of Swords, please. No, show me the Four of Swords. Okay. The Emperor. Ah, you're insisting on remaining quiet now. It's insisting on your part. You might have some Aries in your chart. You're insisting on being quiet. Why? Why the insistence on being quiet? Withdrawn. And then also for some of you, you insist on having an interaction pattern with this person. It's part of the safeguard process. I will only speak to this person so many times out of the week or month. Again, calendar month. Something like that. You have to be strong-willed because this person's offer and our heart space really speaks to you. And it's not just that their emotions speak to you, it's that you two mirror each other. Again, your energies are compatible, in other words. And you recognize it in each other. Age difference aside, who's offering what aside, you two mirror each other. On an energetic level that you can't really define. But it's strong. And it's like your two energies are trying to meet at the same place at the same time. But you're not in a position where you can accept their cup. Okay, show me, you insist on being quiet. Show me why the insistence. I have an idea. You're just clearly not in a position to accept their cup, and you just also pulled the Hierophant energy. So while you don't want to hurt this person, and you don't, you would like to see them happy, but you also have, there's this insistence of a cap. Okay, there's a capping. There's like a ceiling here of how much you can give or show this person. Show me the Four of Swords. Why the insistence on being quiet? Why the insistence on being quiet? Why the insistence? Show me that sort of stubborn insistence here with the Emperor. It's a truth that you've already decided on. No kidding. I understand that. That's not what I'm asking. Why? Why the insistence on quiet? Why is Cancer being quiet? Stubborn insistence. Because you're just, that's it. You're just trying to be strong. Practical, rational, King of Pentacles, and then also Strength, Leo, and Taurus. You might have those placements in your chart. So you are just trying to be strong-willed about this. You insist on being quiet. You might have even said, I'll never talk to this person again. Or again, a rotation pattern. I will allow myself to talk to this person once a month. Something like that. That's kind of like, that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. It's for my best interest. It's literally for my best interest, and I'm going to be strong about it. Practically speaking, this is what is probably best for me. Okay. That's what you've agreed upon, at least with yourself. Very strong-willed, honey. Very strong-willed. Very strong-willed. And so quiet. I'm looking at a very quiet Cancer. You have a lot of lovely, strong-willed energy here. You do. It's also coming across as very masculine, but that's not an absolute. It's just what I'm picking up on. Strength, King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Ooh, I'm picking up a lot of masculine energy. No shit. Don't you love it when we point out the obvious in tarot? I'm feeling there's a lot of tension here. Really? Yeah? Gee, Doc, you think that foot is broken? It's hanging off my leg. Yeah, oh honey, if you can't laugh at yourself, I don't know what to tell you. Life is hard. Life is complicated. Get a laugh in while you can. There you go. The person surrounding you is the Queen of Swords. So if you're not in a position to accept this person's cup of love, this might be the person that actually surrounds you in your day-to-day life. I don't know. It could still be a reflection of this person's energy. Let's find out. Show me this Queen of Swords, please. Is the person who surrounds Cancer? I think your foot's broken. You don't say. Yeah, okay. 7 of Wands. Blocking. Why? There's energy blocking. Why? Who is this? Why are they blocking? Seven of Pentacles. What else, please? Who is this to Cancer? I just want to make sure. Who is this to Cancer, please? Who is this to Cancer? Okay. Okay. I don't know who this is. I'm going to give you some descriptors about what's going on with this person, and it's either this one, whom you think is sweet and you try to keep things fair with, but there's a cap to your expression and how much you talk to them. Okay. It's looking like you're being very strong-willed towards their energy. Specifically, you often go quiet. It's part of your plan. I don't know who this Queen of Swords is. They pulled a 7 and 7, which is okay, but it's individualized. It's blocking and stagnation. Okay? Not great energy. Their energy is kind of cold and detached, and it has that day-to-day feel where things have really worn down in a relationship, but not like to the point of deterioration, but things are ho-hum, like staticky hum-hum, right? The frequency doesn't change. Okay. The behavior or the energy that's coming from it is, you know, it's day-to-day consistent frequency. Nothing changes with this person. They come, you know, I'm sure they have a very strong mind. They have a strong mind. This Queen of Swords person does. Sometimes they can be cold cutting or neglectful of somebody's emotions, sure. And they seem to have that day-to-day energy. So I'm going to go ahead and guess this is the reason why you couldn't accept a new offer in love. The only reason I'm concerned is that there's something here about them not seeing the truth. Two of Swords with the Ace of Swords. I don't know what that is. And they don't see the truth. Perhaps they don't know that you have this connection. It doesn't look secretive, but it's it doesn't look, it's just not, this connection you have with this person isn't exercised enough, and maybe that's part of your safety system. It's not exercised enough to have to justify it. I don't know. But as intelligent as this person may be, there's just something that they are blind to. What that particular truth is, I don't know. Again, it might be, what is this Ace of Swords, please? What is it the other does not see? Who is this that they don't see something? I'm sorry. Okay. They don't say that they're part of the problem. They don't say that they're part of the problem. They refuse to see it, whoever this is. I'm not trying to insult your spouse or your partner. I'm not. I just literally am reading the cards. They don't see that there's a problem, and that they haven't in a long time. They're part of the problem. So if there's a disconnect between you and your primary person, someone who, again, nothing ever really changes for them, they are blind to the fact that you two are disconnected. 5 of Pentacles. Could be physically, emotionally, spiritually. I don't know. They don't see it. And that might be why you've paid attention to this energy in the past. It's not third party, I tell you. Third party is easy to see. This is you understanding that there's someone else in your world whom you share equal energy with. You don't want to hurt that person's cup. You respect their cup. You do. You respect their sincerity. That's coming across really strongly. Okay? And you mirror each other energetically speaking. The primary person fails to realize that there's a problem at all. Like they don't see it. Okay? You show, I must say, a great deal of strength and a very strong sense of what is fair. You don't want to hurt this person, but you also don't indulge in it. That's the best I can describe it. And you often go through long periods of quiet to kind of control the situation. You're very strong-willed. I'm looking at a very strong-willed individual, and also likely multi-elemental. Okay, strong water, earth, air, or fire. Okay, and that's not true for everybody. It's like, oh, that's true for everybody. That's true for everybody. Have you seen birth charts? Yeah, I have. I don't have any earth in my chart. None whatsoever. It is possible to not have every sign in your chart. There's a lot of people who don't. Mine is not terribly diversified. That's why I'm so strong-willed, is because my energy is so damn concentrated. It's true, though. Do you know what it's like to be all Mars all the time? It's intense. And then I got a dash of Libra in there, and it's like, pull it back just a little bit. It's fun being me. But yeah, no, the person who surrounds you, I'm not gonna lie, honey, I'm disturbed by the fact that you're pulling up such major, intensive energy like this, and they don't seem to see it. They don't seem to see you. If this person sees you, and I think that's one of the reasons why you're so attracted to them. I'm sympathetic. Okay, energy entanglement's real. Living is not easy. What do they say in Beetlejuice? Never trust the living. Living's not easy. Life is complicated. To your credit, you've been very strong-willed about this. You've been very strong-willed about this. But they don't see that this disconnect here in the relationship is one of the reasons why you might be harmonizing with someone else. Okay, I don't know if they appreciate you. I don't. I'm not impressed. They refuse to see that there's a problem. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. Show me. Okay. I'm supposed to show you that apparently. King of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. Alright. For some of you, you might be choosing new in future. Especially if you have that strong sense of practicality in your placement. Again, King of Pentacles is here, so some of you might have some very strong Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in your chart. Okay, we shall see. I can see why, energetically speaking, you are harmonizing with someone else who can meet you where you are. Because this person, with all due respect, is failing to appreciate what you are or who you are. Something like that. Okay. Show me the Fool, please. Again, it's no disrespect. This either resonates with you or it doesn't. Real tarot, real life. This is what it looks like. Again, not easy. Of course, you comment as you see fit. Two of Swords, undecided about taking a chance in the future, opening a new chapter, moving forward, practically speaking. What does that even look like for some of you? The 26th is important. I do not know why. I do not know why. I've been seeing 26 for a couple of folks. I don't know why. Show me the Fool, please. And that's the Fool of the Aquarius season. So for some of you, January 26th might be important. What else, please? What about uncertain? That's all I know. Uncertain about taking a leap of faith, starting a new chapter. You know, it's hard. It's hard. You are coming from a King of Swords point of view. I don't know if that would help you so much. You're uncertain about moving forward with friends as with this person or with this person. I don't know. Especially if they're that special friend category. I don't know if I can take a chance on that friend. I don't know. I can't seem to get much more out of it. Yeah, the Queen of Swords, but you do know that you need to make up your mind. Speaking of which, some of you are going to go towards it though. And you're going to see if you can't make it work. The Chariot, that's you, to the Eight of Pentacles. But let me ask this time, what is the King of Swords thinking? What is the King of Swords thinking, please? What is the King of Swords thinking? Show me this King of Swords, please. Show me the King of Swords. Show me the King of Swords. Okay, Tower. Disruptive thoughts, quite shocking. How so? Show me the Tower. There's that Queen of Swords again. Fuck me. Good God. What about it? Two Knights. Knight of, oh my, Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. You will come to a conclusion, and a strong one. There's two people meeting each other where they are. What the context is, I do not know. I can't tell if it's a battle or was not. The Queen of Swords came up again, but you pulled up the King of Swords. What are they doing? What are they discussing? What are they discussing, please? Okay, a new beginning. God dang it, there was something else. What are they discussing, please? The investment. Okay, show me the investment then. Ten of Pentacles. We've had doubts about it. A lot of 7 energy here. Holding back. Holding back our emotions. We've had doubts about it for a while. If I'm not going to lie, it looks like there's a very serious discussion between you and this person. Okay. It might well be that you say, I've been thinking about this for a long time and starting a new chapter for a long time. We've been on this course of friendship for a long time. We might be better off as friends. Because they're heavily reflecting sword. It's really, like I said, it's not about this person. It's not about this person, Cancer. They just, what they do is they reflect back to you simple hopes and wishes for peace and happiness and pleasure, and someone who can truly reflect with you. This is not the problem. I already saw it over here. They failed to appreciate your energy and the decline. It's not about that. It's not about this person. It's about this situation. You two are having a very strong discussion. Okay? Somebody's coming in hot-headed. The other person's coming in logistical and practical. There is a very strong intellectual discussion here about the breaking of households. I'm not convinced of who this is. I think this is more of moving forward. Maybe we're just friends. Or we've been moving in that friend direction for a long time. Because it's a frank and serious discussion that has, frankly, somebody's been planning for it. The other person's on the receiving end and they're coming in hot. A little pissed off. Okay? About how there has been no growth. Again, the reason why it's this person, Queen of Swords, and they already reflected 7s twice. They're here again still reflecting 7s. Like they still fail to see the problem. So again, not about this person. They're more like a reminder about life and what energy connectivity should look like or feel like. Okay? Oh, 7 again with this person. Blockage. They don't see the problem. I'm assuming you're the more responsible one in this because, boom, your energy just in handling this and being super responsible or trying to be super responsible with it. You don't want to hurt their feelings, but P.S. you have to do right by yourself and that kind of thing. Okay, being very strong-willed is already under your jurisdiction, your particular energy distinction. So that's you, I believe, taking lead on this conversation. And that 10 of Pentacles, yeah, we have a 10 of Pentacles, but I've had doubts about the emotional withholding for a long time. Like, that's emotional constipation. The Knight of Cups to the 4 of Pentacles. We've been withholding on the emotions for a long time. There's been no growth or development there for a long time. And these are my thoughts, finally. 7 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. This person, again, this Queen of Swords. That ho-hum, static energy I keep seeing, where they don't acknowledge the problem. 2 of Pentacles is the advice, so that explains then what again looks like your energy being a slow, steady, planned out conversation with this person. They're in the receiving end of it, and I'm not going to lie, their reaction's kind of pissy. It's a little angry, pissed off. Okay. They're kind of challenging you. There's nothing wrong, and you're like, on the contrary. On the contrary. It's been wrong. Okay. 2 of Pentacles, let's see if it gets resolved. Again, it has nothing to do with this person. Their energy is more like a reminder. Two of Pentacles of what should be reflected. Two of Pentacles. Time is not an excuse. Somebody needed to hear that. That's going to be part of your conversation. Well, we've been together so long, and time's not an excuse. It's not an excuse when somebody refuses to see a problem. That's the problem. That's not time. That's a problem. I'm supposed to say that. Two of Pentacles. You understand there's a decision to be made, particularly in regards to the approach. Okay, what else, please? The Hermit. Let me know if you're dealing with Virgo. You might have Virgo in your chart. How so? Choosing to heal. You're not prepared to win at all costs. You're not prepared to keep this together at all costs with that Five of Swords energy. You're not choosing to force something to stay together just because it feels like you're supposed to stay together. It's not enough. It's not good enough, right? It's not good enough. And I agree. It's not good enough, Cancer. Eight of Swords is the overall. So this has been on your mind a lot longer than you might have known or was aware of. Or were aware of. Particularly that emotionality. This could be that kind of water energy I saw back here. It doesn't have to be. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but again, it's not inclusive or exclusive to that, I should say. It's more about how the emotionality, your true, pure emotionality, it goes circular. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Nothing seems to break the emotional pattern. Okay? Nothing's breaking into the heart surface the way it should. The easy flow of your emotionality is not where it should be. Cancer, for you, that's not good. Okay? You have pulled King of Pentacles. You have pulled Strength. You have pulled Emperor. I have not seen your heart space until right now. Your water space. I haven't seen it till now. It's because it's been under lockdown. Again, it doesn't have anything to do with this person. Their energy is but a reminder. Okay? I can see you being so strong-willed, honey. So strong-willed. So determined to do what's right, to be right, what is right. What is right? Especially when the other person doesn't even know or acknowledge that there's a problem. And then that's you exuding all this strength and strong will for what? Someone who fails to appreciate it. Okay. Anything else, please? I gotta finish this up. It's gonna cut off. I went well over with, it's been blocked, I know. Literally your heart space has been blocked for some time. And it doesn't feel good, does it? Of course. No. 9. It also feels like you've been alone in this for a while too, hasn't it? That's a lot of individual energy for someone who's in a commitment. Okay? Okay. Let's pull some dates real quick. Tell me what I need to see, please. When does this conversation occur? When does this conversation occur? For some of you, it will be December. For some of you, it will be Aquarius season. I do see this largely as you interpreting moving forward, because again, it's the Six of Swords. I'm moving forward in this. You and I are friends. Okay? I can see why. They literally failed to see the real issue here. Okay? Okay. December might be critical. I see a lot of 12s here, a lot, and then also a great deal of 7s. So for some of you, this won't be resolved until July, or you really started to notice issues, the real problems around July. Okay. For some of you, September might be critical. A lot of 12 references, though. A lot of 12 references. For some of you, the season of Virgo was critical. I don't know why. Okay. Time markers, please, for Cancer. For some of you, October. I was just about to say that's unusual. Tower, card of Scorpio, the formal number of 16. Also 16. Sorry about that. Of course, we hit the gap. Worth it. Worth it. It's worth it. Okay, where was I? We have 10 and 6, 16, and then immediately under that is 16, so 32. 32 is interesting. And also confirmation that your person is Taurus, or you might have Taurus in your chart. 32 is interesting because it's one of those numbers. It's a life pathway number. I don't see it too often. But 32 is just, that's so specific. Pay attention to 32. 32 might be in your life. I don't know, it's an age. It could be an age. 32 might be important to you. Could be an address, a phone number. I don't know. It's so distinct. But where was I? God, I just focused again. It's... just had a couple of tricky spots, that's for damn sure. For some of you, October might be critical for this conversation. Others of you, again, resolution not till the summertime or 6 months from now, which that would place us, well, you do the math. I just... that involves me trying to remember what month it is for a start, and that's horrible. So late spring for some of you. Okay, any of the time markers, please, but December 12, and then for some reason 32. For others of you, 4. 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. I don't know. Oh, and again, reflection of spring. Okay, anything else, please, for time markers? Page of Wands, what's he looking at? What's he looking at? 3, rejoice. When? Whenever you decide. You want to know when you can connect with the other person, that's whenever you decide. That's whenever you decide. And you reflected the King of Swords now twice. Okay. It's whenever you decide, and for some of you, literally in Capricorn season. Yeah, oh my. Good God. Whenever you decide to connect with that other person, it's at your choice. Okay. I had to look under the deck. You two are reflecting each other in the worst ways. That you and your primary. They keep pulling Queen of Swords, you keep pulling King of Swords, and I know for certain that's not a natural element to you. So when you go into thinking about this person, you go cold, and I want you to pay attention to that. If you feel you have to approach your person with a coldness, leave your emotions out of it, be rational, be detail-oriented, and that's the only way they'll listen to me or respect me, or they won't flip out, or they won't lose their temper, or they won't lose their... That's how you know who I'm talking about, baby. Every time I reflect their energy, it's something like they're not paying attention, or when you do get their attention, they're immediately hyperactive, freaked out. You know, and if it's like this, back up. See what I'm saying? As soon as you try to talk to them, they just jump. They just jump on you, or their energy is just hyper reactive. I'm just saying, just be prepared for a little fight or argument. If you already know who I'm talking about, then this is not a surprise to you. But their reaction is, it's heavy tie bondage energy. Okay? Misunderstanding, just some chemistry. So again, if you withheld that kind of energy from this person, you know, they may not know that the chemistry was there and you are reflecting it, but you kept a lid on that. Okay? You weren't mean to them, you weren't cruel to them, you know, but you could only give so much to their energy as well. All right, so when you reconnect with them, is at your leisure, really. Whenever you decide to take off. Again, you have to remember the Fool, even though he's 0, that could be like tomorrow for all you know. But it always implies choice. You have to choose to walk outside your front door, which is scary. So whenever you choose to reconnect with this person, it's at your leisure. Okay. Yeah, there you go. You're just not confident if you can continue to keep this relationship going. It just feels like a friendship, like you were literally telling your person, it feels like we're moving forward into a friendship, or that we're really good roommates. You know. Anyway, Cancer, I hope this was helpful to you. It's fascinating. It was very depth. It had a lot of depth to it. I see you reaching resolution. Please know that your waters, for whatever reason, it feels more convenient to approach your person, your spouse, your partner with an absence of water, and I feel like you've just got used to that. You've just got used to it. Showing an absence of water, like your feelings don't count. I have to be big and strong. I have to be a big, strong Cancer, right? And then they don't appreciate it, or they fail to see the problem, and that's not you. You've been out of touch with your waters. This person reminds you of the simple reflections of pleasures and happiness. That's it. Okay, that's enough, Cancer. Put in the comments as you see fit, honey. Take care. Be well.